Ladies and gentlemen, right now on the live stream for The Cure, we are thrilled to welcome the ladies from Talk Spooky. Is it Talk Spooky or is it Talk Spooky to me? Oh, I can't hear anything now. Hang on. Oh, Lene's got her. Oh, you guys can't hear me either.
Oh, I can hear you now.
There we go. Okay, Lene, you have your microphone muted, it looks like.
Yeah, I can see, yeah.
There we go. Everybody good?
Technical difficulties over?
Technical difficulties. All right, so, yes, we are joined by the ladies from Talks. Like I said, is it Talk Spooky or is it Talk Spooky to me?
It's Talk Spooky to me.
There we go.
Bunny, you are still in Discord unmuted, which is why I was just chatting away to myself in Discord.
What do I do?
You guys actually don't need to do anything because we can do everything through up here.
Sick.
So, yeah, don't even worry about anything over in Discord. As long as you're good to go in Discord. As long as you're good to go on up here, I should say. You could probably just mute each other in Discord or just disconnect from the voice channels entirely because we'll be able to hear you here.
Yeah, sweet. I'll do that then. Sorry.
Perfect.
There we go.
You guys are both from the UK, so
Yes.
Good afternoon, or almost, I think it's evening, heading into evening
pretty
for
much.
you guys.
We're late. You guys are like having breakfast and we're having dinner, so...
Breakfast, yes.
What is that?
It is just coffee. I have had way too many other fluids for the weekend. Not today. No. So, why don't you first tell the audience for the live stream of The Cure what your show is all about?
Do you want to take it, Bunny?
Yeah, sure. So we are long distance BFFs. This is the thing. She lives in the north of England. I'm southern England, if you couldn't tell.
Mm-hmm.
So northerner, southerner, met several years ago, and this is kind of how we keep in touch with each other. She loves to tell the stories, and I'm the one that listens generally.
Yep. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
That is absolutely amazing. And you ladies have a story primed and ready to go for the live stream for The Cure today?
Today we thought we'd talk to you about some urban legends.
That is amazing. Well, I'll chime in periodically, but I'm just going to sit back and let you guys do your thing.
Beautiful.
Wonderful.
So, do you want to do yours first, Mum?
You're messing up the order. You told me you were going to go first. But it's all right. I can do it. I'm ready. I've got a page of notes.
Okay.
As usual. It's because I told you the name of it, isn't it? So
yeah, pretty much.
I'm hoping that this is fairly new. It's kind of when you're British and you cover American shit, you don't know if it's like more common knowledge over there.
I feel like everyone has one of these in their town, like a kind of, there's the woman that lives in that house, or there's there's the donkey lady of like Pendle Hill or something, you know.
Can you tell me about that one?
Well, it's actually my nan. No, I'm joking. I can't remember what yours is now. What are you going to be?
Let me tell you. Mine is the Bunny Man.
Oh yeah, the Bunny Man.
I didn't just pick it because I'm a fucking narcissist. Because I am Bunny of Bunny and Lene at Talk Spooky.
Yeah.
Now I was like scrolling through some lists, some sort of Reddit posts and that kind of thing about urban legends, and this one I thought sounded cool as hell. So I'm hoping that this is new to at least some people listening. So shall I jump in? Shall I do it?
Yeah, dude.
Are you ready?
We are ready. We are 100% ready.
Okay. So it kind of starts with some lore around a bus crash in the early 1900s. I think it's 1904. And it was allegedly transferring some patients from an asylum.
It always is.
Yeah, I know. This is classic urban legend stuff. So the bus crashes, all the patients escape, and one by one they're recaptured. But then, following this incident, allegedly, there's like loads of rabbit corpses are found like everywhere, and they're all like skinned alive and like half eaten and that kind of thing. Like real urban legend.
Oh, like fucking Richard Chase.
Oh, let's not talk about Richard Chase.
Yeah, he liked a rabbit.
Oh yeah, he did. Oh, let's not talk about the vampire Sacramento. Oh no.
Sorry.
If you want to hear that one, you can listen to one of our past episodes. It was horrible. Yeah, so there's like allegedly ton of dead bunnies, including some which were like strung, like hanged from a bridge, which is really nice. So that's the kind of start of this story. And there's all, I kind of looked into this, looked for news articles, and I couldn't really find anything to back this up. So I was like, okay, this is the real kids' scary story stuff. But then jump forward in time in the 1970s, and this is, where was it? It was Burke, Virginia. So same kind of area.
Okay.
There were 2 incidents. This is so cool. In Fairfax area, involving a man who was dressed in a bunny suit.
Shut the front door.
Oh my god! Let me tell you about these.
Let me tell you.
Let me settle in.
Go on.
So the first, it's like a movie scene. There's a young couple and they're like driving at night. They're returning from a football game.
Okay.
They pull over. They see something outside their rear window, like a sort of figure. And it's a man in a white bunny suit.
This is real.
This is, yeah. Apparently, these 2 in 1970s are like actual incidents in this town. Like their front window, I think the front passenger window smashes. There's an axe that's been thrown into the car.
Okay.
They fucking leg it. An axe thrown by a man in a bunny suit. This is real. Yeah, they went to the police with it. There's like a few news stories apparently in like the local papers.
Okay.
And what they, at least one of them said they saw, was a guy in a white bunny suit, and it had like long ears and stuff, and he threw an axe at them.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Only in America, dude.
Amazing. So 2 weeks after this, a member of the public is he kind of stumbles across another, I mean, probably the same guy in a bunny suit. Apparently the bunny suit this time is slightly different. It's
well, you've got to have a few, you know, you've got your Tuesday bunny suit, you've got your Thursday bunny suit.
Yeah, so this time it was allegedly like a grey, black and white bunny suit.
Okay.
And he's out there on this porch of a house that's being built, and he's like hacking it the fuck down. In his bunny suit. Yeah, just like cash. I don't know what he's up to. So this member of the public comes across him, and the guy in the bunny suit shouts at him, "All you people trespass around here. If you don't get out of here, I'm going to bust you on the head." Because again, he's got his trusty axe with him.
But he's hitting somebody else's house and he's accusing other people of trespassing.
It's like an unoccupied house. It's one that's being built.
Oh, okay.
And he's just there like fucking hacking it up. Yeah. So the guy fucks off, goes to, excuse my language, he goes to call the police, and by the time they get there, obviously Bunny Man is gone.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I did my research, and apparently these 2 incidents happened in this town, and the Bunny Man was not caught.
What? Never? No. That is a proper of a legend then.
Yeah. So there's like a bridge in this town, and apparently it's people literally call it the Bunny Man Bridge, and if you look up on Google Maps, that's what it's called.
It's always a bridge.
Is it?
Yeah, like I have about 5 different stories, and they live under a bridge now, and they come out if you like stop your car over it and knock 3 times and stuff like that.
Amazing.
I don't know why you knock on a bridge.
But yeah, so I mean, that's generally most of this story that I've got. Like following these incidents, over 50 people were like calling the police saying that they'd sighted the Bunny Man and stuff, but it literally goes nowhere from there.
So he's still out there.
Yeah. There's apparently like a couple films as well. Went like sort of down the rabbit hole, as it were, looking at all this.
Sorry.
I did a pun. Yeah, there's like a slasher film from 2011 called Bunny Man, and there's like a sequel called Bunny Man 2 and Bunny Man Vengeance.
That's imaginatively named. Bunny Man 2.
That's how you know it's real.
Very good. That's how you know it's real.
All I could think of when you guys kept saying Bunny Man was Donnie Darko, and then I remembered how much I hate that movie.
Fuck off!
Oh, shut up, Nick. Shut up.
You can leave your own stream.
Damn it.
Yeah, I was going
to
mention to you guys that you're talking about the Bunny Man Bridge. I live not far from it at all. So.
I hope I told the story like well enough.
That means I think we found out who the Bunny Man is.
That's not true. That's not true. That could never be, Nick. That could never be.
I think it's
Loy sauce.
Where do you think he is half the time when he's not at the Alamo? Wearing a goddamn bunny suit.
Shit.
Damn
Pixar
boy
didn't
sauce.
Beautiful. Oh.
Anyway, yeah, so that's the end of my story. I enjoyed it, so I hope you did too.
I'm glad that you liked it, Bunny.
I had a good time.
Jesus Christ.
I love that she's Bunny and she found a story about a bunny man.
I know.
I love that.
I know.
Literal narcissist.
Yeah. So my name's Lene, so I'm going to be telling you an urban legend about Lene. No. I'm going to talk to you about one that I thought was real until I found out today that it's not. But because it was in my paper, I thought it was an actual thing, but it was one of these kind of tabloid papers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to talk about Talking Angela. It was an app that was really, really popular, probably, oh God, what, like 8 years ago? Longer than that now. No, about six years ago. So it's a mobile phone app that was used by a lot of children. And our local paper, not local paper, but one of our crappy tabloid rags in England reported that it was being used by pedophiles to talk to children. Have you heard this?
Have you seen it? You heard about this?
Have you seen it? Have you heard about it? I can talk about something different if you don't want to talk about this.
I want to hear it.
Yeah, I kind of want to hear it now.
Yes.
You thought it
I like. Right. So Angela is a white cat with blue eyes. She has a conversation with you and you can ask her questions and she'll reply and stuff like that. And there was an email that began to circulate warning people not to use Talking Angela because it had been taken over by, like, hacked by this creepy guy who used it to spy on children. And then the urban legend is that they would kidnap the children as well. He managed to hack the app and gain access to personal information from people's phones. So it says if you're not over 18, or if you are over 18, nothing will happen. But if you're younger, then the cat starts asking you weird questions, like where do you live, what are your parents' names, what's your phone number?
What's your phone number? Hey kid, you have an iPhone?
What's your number, girl? And they say that actually in the picture of Angela, if you look into her eyes, you can see the outline of the man who's talking to the children to prove that there's somebody watching you.
Oh my God.
And even if you close down the app, it continues to run in the background. Which is probably bloody true, because they do, don't they? Like, I have to
Facebook realness.
Close mine down. Oh, my dog's just come in. Hiya. No, she loves Talking Angela. So one of the more sinister cases that I found was a young girl was talking to Angela and she got the scare of her life. Angela asked her age and the girl decided to lie and says that she is 30 years old. And she was horrified when the cat replied, "That's a lie. You're about 11 or 12.
Don't question me, cat.
It's like, excuse me, I'm young for my age, babe. The girl was shocked and stunned. And then, as if it could see the expression on the girl's face, it said, I know that you're about to delete me. Take care.
I'm not happy about that. No, hell no. That's scary.
My children are never having phones, ever. They don't need to call anyone. But this was all proven to be a hoax. It's absolute dog toffee. But like I said, my local paper reported it as true facts. And it is not, people. So do not fear. You can talk to Angela without fear that she's going to start trying to solicit your phone number. You heard it here first.
Very spooky. I love that.
Oh, God. Well, these apps do get your information, don't they? They do store your information. They have to ask permission now. They never used to.
Yeah, and even still, they're probably collecting information that you don't know about anyway.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Oh.
Creepy.
I've got another one, which I don't know. I feel like everyone has one of these stories, and it tends to be an online one of humans can lick too. Have you heard this one?
No.
Okay. So I'm going to read this as a story rather than me tell you about it.
I love story time.
Okay. So this is Humans Can Lick Too. It's from my favourite website, which is scaryforkids.com. As a 28-year-old woman, I spend a lot of time on Scary for Kids. Okay. So this is a scary urban legend called Humans Can Lick Too. It's about a beautiful young girl, because all young girls are beautiful in these stories, as we know. These are the only ones that get their stories told. She was left at home alone one night, protected by only her dog, which was a very large collie, if you'd like to know.
I would. I love dogs.
Not my dog, which is a basset, and she can't do shit. And so there she is.
Whoa.
Okay. So the parents told the girl to lock all of the windows and the doors after they'd left. But there was one window in the basement that just wouldn't close completely. Trying as best she could, she finally got the window to shut, but she couldn't get it to lock. So she left the window and came back upstairs. Just to make sure that no one could get in, she put the deadbolt on the basement door. So she was like, I'm good. No one's getting in here tonight. I'm sorted. She sat down. She had some dinner, like a fish finger sandwich. She fed her dog, which also a fish finger sandwich, and decided that she was going to go to bed. So she settles down, she snuggles into bed, and her dog sleeps underneath the bed. And then she reaches her hand down, and her dog gives her a little lick on the hand. So, a bit of comfort. And it says goodnight to the dog. Now, during the night, she wakes up, and she wonders what it is that's woken her up. So she hears this noise, and it's a dripping sound. She sounds like she's coming from the bathroom, so she's like, "Oh, God damn it! I've left the water running." But it's so it's no big deal. She just goes back to sleep. But she feels a little bit nervous, so she puts her hand down by the side of her bed, and she gets the lick from her dog, and she's like, "Okay, everything's great. Don't worry, we're gravy." And again, she goes back to sleep. She wakes up again during the night, still hears the dripping, puts her hand down, dog licks her hand, she goes back to sleep.
Bitch, go turn off the tap.
I know.
If you think it's a tap, go turn it off.
That bloody noise.
Who does that? Girl.
So she just loves wasting water, Bunny. She's not as eco-conscious as eco-conscious as you are. So at 6:52, it's given me the exact time, because I assume that's really relevant to the story. The beautiful young girl, she's also informed me that she's still beautiful, even after this horrible night's sleep. She decides that she's had enough. She gets up to see if her parents have come home and what's gone on. So her parents are just pulling into the house as she wakes up. She's like, "Oh, thank God for that. They've been out all night today, stop outs." someone can finally fix the fucking sink now because it's been running all night. She walks into the bathroom and guess what it is? It's been dripping all night, Bunny.
Oh my god, what is it?
It's the dog. It's been skinned alive.
Oh
And
no.
it's been hanging up in the shower. No, I'm sorry, guys.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. I know.
No.
My heart.
Oh, sorry. My mic. That's what happened. Then somebody skinned her dog and hung it up from the curtain rail. Oh dear.
Very quietly.
Oh dear. Yeah, that must have been what woke her up. But the noise that she'd been hearing, that dripping all night, was actually a puddle on the floor of blood from the dog. Oh. So she screams and she runs into her bedroom to get a weapon because that's where she keeps her weapons, is in her bedroom. But there's a man who's standing there and he says, humans can lick too.
I think
that's almost...
That's absolute shit.
Ickier than the... Ugh. Justin, stop lying underneath people's beds and licking them in the night.
I don't understand the humans can lick too. I don't get it. Because
the dog's not been licking her all night. It's the dog's dead in the shower, Bunny. There was a man hiding under her bed that was
just licking her hand.
Everyone needs a hobby. Okay.
That's my fetish. Let's not kink shame.
And that man's name was...
Loy Sauce.
We're learning so much today.
Wow. I enjoyed that.
You're welcome. I can't believe you've never heard that one before.
Ooh.
I thought...
I get the heebie-jeebies from that now. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Anything with dead dogs. It's a John Wick all over again, isn't it?
Yes.
Did you say you had a story to finish up with?
I have one too. Yeah. Do I have time? It's only like a little paragraph.
We got time.
Wonderful, because it's my turn. Hopefully,
my turn.
Let me pull this into a different window so I can see your little faces because they're adorable. Okay. So I get all my stories off of Reddit because that's what I do. And I found a subreddit called Short Scary Stories. Hell yeah! I was like, boom, this is exactly what I want for this. We got 30 minutes. It's got to be short, to the point. Let's do it.
Okay.
So. This is, I think it was one of the most upvoted stories on the subreddit. It's got 2,603 upvotes.
Very good.
Submitted 4 years ago by Horror in Pure Form.
Horror in Pure Form.
We like to credit the people that upload them. Credit where credit's due. Give me a second. We normally edit this out in our...
Yeah, I know. This is the problem.
I'm a diva, what you say. Oh,
take your time.
Okay. The suspense.
I hate it when my brother Charlie has to go away. My parents constantly try to explain to me how sick he is, that I am lucky for having a brain where all the chemicals flow properly to their destinations like undammed rivers. When I complain about how bored I am without a little brother to play with, they try to make me feel bad by pointing out that his boredom far likely suppresses mine. Suppresses. I'm so suppressed. I'm so bored. Considering his confined to a dark room in an institution. That's a nice thing to tell your kids.
Right.
Your brother is locked up. Even worse. I always beg for them to give him one last chance. Of course, they did at first. Charlie has been back home several times, each shorter in duration than the last. Every time without fail, it all starts again. The neighbourhood cats, with gouged out eyes, showing up in his toy chest.
The fuck? That took a turn.
Why do you think he's in a mental institution, mate?
Don't know.
My dad's razors found dropped on the baby slide in the park across the street.
Oh God!
Oh boy!
That's messed up.
Mum's vitamins replaced by bits of dishwasher tablets.
That's creative.
Everything comes back to Tide Pods.
Can you imagine your mum trying to pop one of those though?
Oh dear. My parents are hesitant now, using last chances sparingly. They say his disorder makes him charming, makes it easy for him to face not fake normalcy, and to trick the doctors who care for him into thinking he is ready for rehabilitation. That I will just have to put up with my boredom if it means staying safe from him. I hate it when Charlie has to go away. It makes me have to pretend to be good until he is back. It's because it's him! Who was told? It's him doing the razors on the slide.
Wow.
Framing his brother, innit?
Wow.
Very short one. I was like, that's
okay.
I quite enjoyed it, yeah.
It's normally your stories have dead children in, so I was pleasantly surprised. I was waiting for you to make it.
This is just a murderous child.
Yeah.
I mean, you know who else loves dead children?
Loisos.
He absolutely loves when children are in danger. That's like one of his favorite things in the world.
That's like a 9 out of 10 plus for a horror movie. Immediately, if that happens, it doesn't matter how bad it is. Well, lady, you two are wonderful.
Thank you.
Absolutely wonderful. Thank you very, very much for joining us here. We've still got a few minutes left. So before we run out on you or anything like that, please tell our audience where they can find Talk Spooky Time.
You can find us on Twitter if you want to have a chat with us. We're at Talk Spooky. We're on SoundCloud. That's where we predominantly upload all of our stuff. If you search Talk Spooky to me, I said Talk Spooky to us again. I always do that.
That's our fuck-up name. And we've been doing this for several months now, but we still call it Talk Spooky to us sometimes.
Yeah,
by accident.
don't search Talk Spooky to us. You won't find shit. If you search Talk Spooky to me, you should find us on various platforms if you want to have a natter. Sorry.
Yeah. I think that's it. We got a Facebook page, but we hardly do. We love Twitter.
Crap.
Twitter's where it's at.
Yeah, Twitter is wonderful. Facebook I don't get onto as often.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not at this event anyway. I have not had the time to deal with anything Facebook related. But you two are absolutely wonderful. I love your personality. I love how energetic you guys are. So I really, really appreciate you coming and telling us some creepy ass stories about loy sauce. Who knew they were all about loy sauce in the end?
I know. Who'd have thunk it? We've literally solved every urban legend that we've discussed today.
Loy sauce hiding under people's beds and biting them and licking them. And
That was horrible.
Justin, you got to keep a better watch on him down there.
I can't keep this guy on a leash. I don't know what he's doing in his own free time.
Well, we are going to bid a fond farewell to the ladies from Talk Spooky to Me. Thank you very much for joining us on a Sunday evening for you guys, early evening, late afternoon over there in the UK. Thank you very, very much. And please, please, please check out their show. Again, find them on Twitter. And I know if you hit the ! guest over in the chat, it'll give you the stuff for the podcast because Dan already changed it over, but I'm sure it's further up.
Sweet.
So go look at it further up in the chat.
But also check out the podcast whilst you're at it.
Oh my lord. So thank you very, very much, ladies. Have a wonderful day.
Lovely. Thanks so much. Peace. Bye.